Hi, this is Annika Kraus. I am just making a video here today to show you our cool platform that is called Slack. This is the platform that we use to communicate with each other within the Ziji Collective. It's very useful for sending messages and sharing documents in a way that email can be very confusing. So I just want to show you how this works. Basically, if you would like to use Slack and you aren't already on the Slack team, Ziji Collective, please send an email to contact@zijicollective.com and we'll set you up with an invitation to join the team. You should then receive an email that says you're invited to use the Slack team Ziji Collective and you want to click on Join Team. So it's going to let you set up an account and then it's going to pull up the general Slack board. This is the general channel that everyone is a member of, and any kind of general messages that should reach anyone within Ziji are posted here. You can see that you can go back to times when you were not a member and still read past messages. So this is a public record kind of everything that happened. If someone forgets, like, oh, I wanted those notes from that meeting on that day, you can go back and look at that here. All of that is posted. So it's really useful, really transparent, really easy to use. So if you've just created your account, the first thing you'll probably want to do is to set up your notifications. So if you're not going to be logging into Slack all the time to see what's happening, you can set up email notifications to send you an email letting you know what changes and messages have been sent. Specifically, you can also be notified when somebody mentions you. So if they say @ and then your username, this username that I'm using is ZG Rocks. If someone says @ZG Rocks, it would send me a notification. So that's super useful. So this is where you go to look at your notifications. You want to do profile and account. You can edit your profile here. You want to go to account settings to change your notifications. And there's a lot of different options you can use here. You can have desktop notifications. You can download the mobile app, which I highly recommend if you're someone who uses a smartphone. It's super easy, and you can basically make sure that you only get the notifications that you want to get. You can also hold on to notifications so that if there's a certain time you don't want to receive them, they'll only send you messages during certain time periods about anything that happened in the time period in which you were basically asleep. There's lots of additional settings here, so if you want to have specific words or something that it'll notify you if someone's talking about that, you can do that as well. And you can also change settings for specific channels. So now we're going to talk about some channels that you can join. So if you look to the left here, you can see that there's direct messages, and there's also some channels. So this is the general channel, obviously. But if you click on channels here, there's 14 other channels that you can join. You can always preview them without being a member of them, but if you are interested in any of these conversations, I highly recommend kind of joining, and then you can choose whether or not you receive notifications about them, but it's really easy to access the information. So for example, this is Change Social. So this conversation has been happening for a long time about different things that are happening in different groups that have to do with social change. So there's a lot of different conversations that have been happening and a lot of people who have been contributing to this discussion. So right now you see it's over here in your list of channels, but if you change to a different channel, say Espanol, it's not going to be in there yet. However, if you join the channel, it will always show up on the side here, and anytime a new message has been added, it will show up in bold for you. So if you go to the finance channel, you see you're on finance right now, but you can still move back to any of these other channels. So anytime you're in a channel, if you click on the channel up here, You can look at other information about the channel, so you can look at the channel details. So this is the purpose that was created, when it was created, items that have been pinned. It looks like nothing's been pinned here. These are all the members that are in this channel right now. And you can also look at shared files. So if anyone has shared something or connected it to a Google Doc or anything like that, that'll show up here. And here's a place, the place where you will set up what type of notifications you want for that channel. So if you basically want to be a member but don't want to be notified, you can edit that here. And if you would like to receive those notifications, that's where you would set that up. So if you have any questions about Slack, this is kind of generally what it looks like. Please feel free to let us know if you would like to join this platform or if you have anything else that you would like to know about.